Hey guys, welcome to my channel Hairliciously. Today I wanted to show you guys something that I haven't really talked about in any of my videos. And so I wanted to share with you the size of my forehead before and after the hair transplant. Now, I wanted to show you guys right now because once all that new hair grows in, it's going to be kind of hard to see where my old hairline used to be. And so I brought with me this nice little ruler. Now, just for kind of like a reference point, I'm just going to go ahead and mark that area there so you guys can see. But yeah, let me show you guys my old hairline. Now, I used to have a really big forehead, or a five head like you guys call it. But it used to go all the way up here, so you guys can see. And if I can bring it down, let's see, it's about 8.5 centimeters. Now the new hairline, which is right there, so it's a little over 7.5 now. I did get about 1 centimeter lowered for the frontal hairline, and obviously over here it's going to be 1.5 centimeters just because of the recessions on the corners. Let me show you guys the length from one temporal triangular peak to the other. So let's see here. So it looks like it's about 17 centimeters. And then if I were to put my hands over it, you guys can see that there's a lot of space left over, so I really did have a 5 head. Now my new hairline, it's not that small. Well, the forehead's not that small, it's not too big, so the doctor actually did a good job of placing the size of my forehead and lowering it. So I had 1700 FUE hair transplanted grafts into the frontal hairline, also to the temporal triangular peaks here. Now, for me, I'm a Norwood 2 to a Norwood 3, and that's why I was able to lower my hairline. Now, when it comes to the donor supply, it's a supply and demand. You know, you have a finite number of hairs that you can transplant either to the frontal portion of your hairline or to the vertex or whichever area that you're balding. But in my case, since my balding is not that severe and I don't have too much hereditary baldness running in my family, I was actually able to lower my hairline a little bit. Now, obviously, as you guys can see, my head's pretty big, and so it's gonna depend on the size of your scalp, your forehead. Now, some people aren't even gonna need this part here because they're not receding here; it's just the temples. But the general rule of thumb is, for each centimeter that you want to lower, it's gonna be about 1,000 grafts, maybe plus or minus a couple hundred, depending on how much density that you want. But it's not really a good idea to lower it too much because you never know what's going to happen as far as your hair loss in the future. And so you want to make sure that it's somewhat proportionate to your face. It's not, and your forehead's not too big or too small. But yeah, in my case, I think it came out pretty well. The doctor did a good job. But yeah, so if you guys want to lower 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeters, that's pretty reasonable. But I wouldn't advise lowering it any more than that. And especially if you're balding in areas like your vertex, any other areas, you also have to take into consideration of that. But if you don't have that severe of a hair loss like I do, I think your doctor would be more than willing to reconstruct your hairline with good density. But yeah, here's how it looks, guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe to my videos, and I'll keep you guys posted. Take care, guys.